Hello, welcome to our Training Tuesday. Yesterday was all around, at least in America, was a Make Your Dreams Come True Day. And I didn't even know that such a thing existed. And all day long, I found myself humming themes from Cinderella and A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. And I spent a lot of time thinking about what that means. A lot of us think about goals and intentions and the way we want to manifest something into the world, but a lot of people aren't using the word dream anymore. And I don't know if it's because it feels too vague, too inaccessible, if it doesn't seem mature to use the word dream, or if dreams literally seem like something that is just out there and not necessarily a realistic something. So I thought today, in light of yesterday, some of the training that we would do is around unleashing the power of your dream. And at the end of this training, there is a worksheet that, if you find this helpful, that I put together for my own self, and I will load it up in the files and make the link accessible to you so that if you want to do some more work around unleashing the power of your dream, you can. So I want to start by reminding you that dreams have enormous power. I want you to think about the dreams that reside deep within your heart. They mean a great deal to you, even if you haven't shared them with anyone. And sometimes you wonder, maybe if you're like me, if you should share your dream. But the dreams are really important for you. And I want to spend today kind of sharing with you that even if your dream seems like its fulfillment is a long way away, holding on to those dreams is super important, because otherwise you can't progress towards them. When the time is right and you're ready, I believe deep down in my heart that your dreams will be realized. I couldn't live every day as a creature of hope. And I spend a whole lot of time, as you know, talking about the glimmer in our souls and helping that come to light. And I couldn't do that if I didn't really believe deep down that dreams could come true. So in the meantime, you can unleash the power that your dreams offer you. But I know if you're like me, you're probably wondering, well, okay, Suzanne, that sounds great, but how do I actually do that? Well, first, let me ask you a question. Do your dreams bring you wealth? Do maybe your dream is about health? Maybe your dream is about relationship. Maybe it's about something else altogether, maybe world peace, or that we would come to our sense about the environment. Whatever means the most to you, and it brings you immeasurable joy, will often appear in your dreams. And a lot of times we think that our dream is just a personal thing, that it's a selfish thing, but dreams may not even be for you. They might be for someone else. They might be for the world. They could be for your family. It could be something really big, like you have a dream to start a nonprofit to help XYZ. And you can bring joy, love, and light to many people by using the power of your dreams for the good of others. And I want to spend some time today teaching you how to think about realizing your dreams and unleashing that power as well. So the first thing that I want to talk to you is the importance of dreaming a powerful dream. Your big picture goals can keep you going. They provide motivation, they provide fuel for your life, but many settle for less than the best life that they can live. But I want you to decide today that you'll accept no less than the fulfillment of your dreams. Literally, maybe you need to write that down somewhere. Today, I accept no less than the fulfillment of my dreams. Now, the key is to keep putting one foot in front of the other. So, taking small steps in the direction of your dreams. And at the same time, continually visualize what your life will look like at the finish line. Maybe on your vision board or in your journal, you need to constantly be refining. What will it look like if my dream comes true? And as you complete each step along the way, you'll gain more power to complete the rest of your journey, because inside you'll know, wow, that step worked. So now maybe the next phase of my dream can come true. See, a dream doesn't come true and it's just like, poof. I wish we had a fairy godmother. Believe me, I want one. I have tiaras, I have the magic wands, I have everything that makes me sometimes feel like I would be a fairy godmother. And if I could put all those things on today and wave it around and give to you your dream, I would do that. But to be honest with you, a lot about dreams are about the little steps that we take in the direction of our dream. And I will be honest, there will be setbacks, maybe 1, 2, or 50, before you see your dreams start to come true. And that's normal because roadblocks only serve, I think, to show you the strength of the desire that you have for this dream's fulfillment if you can keep going through the fulfillment for your dream. Now, you can unleash the power of your dreams by a couple of things. So the first thing I already mentioned, take small steps each day toward the fulfillment of your dream. And I'm going to help you do that, hopefully, with the worksheet and the power of 5, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Also, you can unleash the power of your dream by using them for your own joy and for the joy and good of others. So if you want to start a nonprofit, maybe you need to start volunteering at a nonprofit. You can begin to see the inner workings of that, what it takes to do that, at the same time, bringing joy and good to other people. You can unleash the power of your dream by turning a small dream into a large one by thinking bigger. So sometimes our dreams are too small. You can stay brave, stay courageous when the challenges come. Spend time with people who are encouraging you, who are helpful to you, who are cheering you on, who can network you. And then the other thing I think that's important on the other flip side of that is then to encourage others to follow their dreams, because as you're following yours and you're helping others follow theirs, it's a very symbiotic relationship. I have to stop here to say that what I really want you to do is to really and honestly and truly believe in the power of your dream. Your dreams are an extension and an expression of who you are. When you dream something, give it everything you've got and see it through until your dream is fulfilled. The only thing that is stopping you from achieving the most important dreams, if I'm being honest, is you. I don't want to talk about resources. I don't want to talk about time. Those are parts of that dream. I get it. But until you make the decision that you're going to go with all you have, you're going to unleash everything you have towards your dream, it won't come true no matter what, no matter if you do have the resources or the time or the right people in place. Refuse to accept defeat. Resolve to keep taking action to get what you want until you achieve the victory that you are dreaming. Dreams have power, but you must continue to feed them. So personally, let me tell you one of my dreams, and it's kind of a goal, but it's a dream. So this time last year, I had knee surgery, and it was supposed to be slight, little, and not a big deal meniscus surgery. And they got in there, and what they realized is I had several, but I think that was 14 microfractures on my kneecap, and that bone tissue had grown from my kneecap down into the well of my knee and was slicing up the inside of my knee. So as you can imagine, when they got in, they couldn't even do the work that they wanted to do. Now they had to reconstruct the kneecap, and we weren't anticipating knee replacement, which I did not have. But what they had to do is go in and scrape the inside of the kneecap and reform it. Well, it took me 8 months to really get where I felt comfortable on my knee again. Totally, completely different than what I had intended to do. And from that, my mindset sucked. I didn't feel good about my body. I gained weight. I got a little anxious about if this is all that there was I going to be able to dance anymore? Like all the things that are important to me. So I decided this year when I turned 49, which was a couple of weeks ago, that I wanted to be better at 50 than I was at 47, 48, and 49. And so part of my dream is manifesting that. Like, what does that mean for me in my health? What does that mean for me physically? What does that mean for me in my mindset? So I am unleashing everything I have. I am running this race to make that happen before December 23rd of this year. Dreams have power, but you've got to feed them, right? And as you go along with your dream, you have to take massive, consistent action. And as you go, notice what's working. Make note of that. Keep doing that. What isn't working? Quit doing that. Adjust your course continually, and I promise you nothing will stop you from being able to begin to realize the dream that you're holding in your heart. So to that end, what I want to talk to you is about dreaming in fives. So dreaming in fives is this worksheet that I came up with in my own journal, and maybe it'll be helpful to you. Again, I'll post the file. But what it is it's really a system to turn your dreams into action. It's a worksheet. It's pretty easy, but it's all about the fives. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to see if I can share my screen with you really quickly. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. Your entire screen. Let's share it. Here we go. Okay. Never mind. That's not going to work. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to walk you through, and then I will post a picture of it and the file. I'm sorry. So StreamYard is not cooperating. So how do you turn your dreams into action? Well, here's what I do. I really kind of started noting my daydreams, my late night thoughts about getting my life together. And then what I did is I spent a few minutes thinking about each section and starting, how do I plan for that in my life? So I did it all in fives. So the first section of five, you don't have to write this down again. This will be in the worksheet. 5 issues to resolve. So what are 5 issues in your life that need resolving? For me, it was getting moving again. It was getting physical again. It was feeling better about my body. So that was one of my issues to resolve. So 5 issues to resolve, bam, bam, bam. Then the next section of the worksheet deals with 5 key goals for this year. So what are some things that I want to be sure that when December 31 comes around in 2020, I have achieved bam, 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 bam. So what are 5 goals for the year? It could be around internal work. It could be in job. It could be in money. I mean, whatever it might be. Then the next section of 5 is 5 relationships to develop. Here's why this is really important. So when you look at your dream, your overarching dream, when you begin to look at issues you want to resolve and goals, who can help you with that? So what are some relationships that you need to develop? Or it could be that you want to develop a better family relationship with so-and-so family member. Okay, so what are you going to do about that? So write down 5 relationships to develop. And it might not even be someone that you know yet. You could write, I want someone, if you have a dream of starting a podcast, could be, I want to develop a relationship with someone who produces podcasts. Okay, it doesn't necessarily need to be a name, but you're going to put it down there. The next section of 5 is 5 new skills to learn. So what does this mean? Well, this is, if you're dreaming a big dream, most of the time you're going to need things to make that dream come true. So what are some skills that we need? Let's go back to the podcasting. If you want to start a podcast, what are some skills that you need to learn? Do you need to learn how to do sound design for podcasting? Do you need to learn how to host it online, et cetera, et cetera? So think about the 5 new skills that you're going to learn looking back at the rest of your sheet. Then there's 2 more sections. So 5 future endeavors, adventures, whatever you want to call them. So what are 5 future adventures or endeavors that you want to do? This might be places that you want to go. It might be partnerships that you want to do. I don't really know what that is for you, but what are 5 future adventures that you want to be sure that you have? Make that part of your dream. And then finally, 5 obstacles to remove. This is where a lot of people fall down when they do some dream work. And that is, what needs to go away? What needs to be shed? What can you get rid of so that you will have time to develop relationships, develop new skills, keep dreaming, keep marching towards your dream? And then after I complete all of this, so all the 5s, I prioritize each group with 1 being the most important out of the 5 and 5 being the least important. And so then out of all of those things, I choose the 1 under each umbrella, if that's making sense to you. And that's what I focus on first. And when I accomplish that, then I go to the number 2s. Does this make sense? So it's really easy. It's a 3-page worksheet. I will, I'll drop it in the group so that you can access it when you so choose. Anyway, that's really all I have for this Training Tuesday. I'm glad that you jumped in, whether it was live or on replay. Let me know you were here in the comments. That's always helps me to know. And if you have any questions about manifesting your dream, I'd love to know what those are. And I'd love to reach out to you and talk to you about that personally. So happy Training Tuesday. Have a wonderful week. Make those dreams come true.